Hello everyone, this is me, Mike, and in today's Destiny video we are trying to find us some super good advice. This is an exotic weapon bounty called A Voice in the Wilderness, and you acquire this exotic weapon bounties by handing in Crucible or Vanguard bounties at the bounty dealer in the tower, and then you can pick from 3 exotic bounties. Now I have 2 of these guys. I have the one for Thorn and the one for Super Good Advice. And this one reads, search loot caches on Mars for clues. A hunter returning from Mars claims to have heard a voice coming from a sealed cache. Alright, I'm gonna show you how to best find a spot with a lot of chests. We want to start the patrol mission on Mars. And there is kind of a route that I used to use to farm relic iron. It also happens that along those routes there are a lot of bunkers that you can walk into where you find a lot of locations for chests. And these chests contain at random the next step for this quest. So there's not really a certain chest to go to, but basically any chest that you would open that you happen to come across would work to complete this quest. So as soon as you spawn in the patrol, you want to hop on your Sparrow. I'm using my time breaker here just because it's the fastest Sparrow that I currently own. And then you want to all leave. So much for the fastest Sparrow. And then you want to leave this area and go all the way over to the next area that is down this path. And this is the area where I'm going to show you my farming route, which also happens to be the loot cache route. Now, I've seen this by somebody else on YouTube, but it has been so long ago that I can't possibly remember the name of the YouTuber who put this route out. And I don't really know if he came up with this or if he just explained it because he saw it someplace else too. So I don't know who to give credit for this appropriately. But here we go. So we start in this corner, and then the very first bunker that we want to walk into is right here. And you can see we start off with a chest straight away. And this wasn't the chest we were looking for, so we just keep looking. And bear with me, there's a lot of chests. We have the next one, the next bunker right here. Now usually the chest is either in this area or in this area right here. So whenever you walk in, you want to make a quick sweep of your surroundings and then just bail out. Next bunker is right here. And there happen to be no chest in here. Then the next chest is up here. Whoops, not the next chest, the next bunker. We want to check for a chest. It's right here. And this is where we find a recalcitrant gun. This is the next part in the step. So it took me a total of 4 bunkers and 3 chests really to find the thing. Bring the frame to the gunsmith. That's what we're gonna do in the next video. If you like these kinds of videos, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to know how to get the rest of Super Good Advice quests finished, please subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button in the box below. Now, if you happen to not find the Super Good Advice piece for the next bounty in that bunker, you can continue on looking at this route. All the bunkers look almost the same from the inside. The chests respawn every so and so minutes, I think 7 or something. So this farming route actually, or this route for the chests, has the advantage that by the time you check the last bunker, the respawn trigger for the first one should have already hit. So this is what makes this excellent to farm, or at least to look for that. Come on. To look for that piece of the exotic weapon bounty. So this one is the last bunker alongside this big wall, and then we're gonna work our way back on the front line, bunker to bunker, in the hope to find a chest that contains the next piece of, there's another chest right here, of the super good advice weapon bounty. The first time I found my super good advice, it took like 12 chests or something. I was almost ready to give up and start over. I doubted that I will find super good advice in this run on this road. For whatever reason, I thought it was bugged for me, but I stuck with it for a couple more minutes, and it finally dropped for me, one of those bunkers. Now we're almost done with our run on all these bunkers. There's 2 or 3 more to check. There's actually a chest right here. Alright. There's another one right here. And as you might have noticed right about now, these chests, they make a specific noise when there's one near. So if you have a good headphone or something and you walk down this bunker steps, you can actually hear whether there's a chest in that room, and you might not see it, or if there's no chest in this room. Alright, so this is one of the first bunker that we checked at the beginning of the video, as you can see. And there was a chest this time. There wasn't a chest the first time. Oh, there was a chest in the first time, but this one already respawned. Alright, so this is the second bunker to check, and now we just start over. We go all the way back up here, and if it was too fast for you, just start over at the beginning from this video to follow the path once more. And this up here is actually where we found our next step in the super good advice exotic weapon war. Would you stop shooting at me?
I'll let the city know we secured it all. Should bring a nice reward.
Did he push me down? I don't believe it. Alright, you finally made it. There's no chest here this time. Actually, I forgot to show you that there's also a bunker down here. So when you leave that bunker up there, you want to get down here and hear that noise? If you turn up your speakers all the way, you can hear that it makes a slight hum. And also these green glowing lights give it away. So this is actually the nicest run that I found to open a whole lot of chests in a row on Mars. If you know of a different route, or you have yet to find your super good advice, please leave a comment in the box below. What's your super good advice on super good advice? Do you like using it, or do you rather dismiss it like most of the Destiny players? If you don't happen to have an exotic machine gun already, like Thunderlord, or an exotic weapon at all, which I highly doubt or would not wish for you to happen, super good advice is actually usable, but I don't like it very much for the fact that the perk triggers when you miss something. Now, you don't really have an incentive to miss enemies, and if you miss them, you're doing something wrong. Like, this game is designed to shoot at stuff, not to shoot over stuff or next to stuff. So if you're using your super good advice, and this is probably my super good advice, to its fullest, you're not missing very many enemies. So the perk on super good advice won't trigger very often at all. And with the opening of that chest, I'm going to conclude this video. Again, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to don't miss out on the next episode on our quest for super good advice. Until next time.